At my grandpa's will reading, my parents watched my sister get $10 million and told me to go earn my own. I stood up to leave. Then the lawyer opened a second folder and my mom started screaming. I'd been the invisible kid my entire life. My sister got ballet lessons, tutors, and a BMW at 16. I got hand-me-downs and speeches about gratitude. She was the investment. I was the spare. Grandpa was the only one who treated me like I mattered. Every Sunday, he pulled me into his workshop and made me work with my hands. He'd correct my grip, tap the ruler once, and wait until I got it right. Meanwhile, my parents were busy filming my sister twirling on stage. "You've got steady hands," he'd say. "That means character." The will reading happened downtown in a quiet law office. I showed up straight from work. My sister arrived in designer everything. My mom and dad sat beside her like proud managers, already smiling like the money was in their account. The lawyer cleared his throat. "To my daughter and her husband, my watch collection." My mom smiled tight. My dad nodded, unimpressed. "Then to my granddaughter, $10 million on the Maple Drive property." My sister squealed. My mom squeezed my dad's hand like this was their moment. My mom finally looked at me with that fake sweet voice. "Honey, Grandpa had his reasons. You're young. You'll go earn your own." My dad didn't even lift his eyes. "Your sister's responsible. She deserves it." I pushed my chair back. Maybe Grandpa left me a toolbox. I would have been fine with that. "Mr. Harrison," the lawyer said, sharp. "Please sit. We're not finished." He pulled out a second folder. Newer, thicker. "What you heard was the will from 2019, he said. "6 months before your grandfather passed, he created a separate trust." My mom's face went gray. The lawyer looked right at me. "To my grandson," he read, "the one who never asked me for anything. The one who showed up every Sunday and learned." He slid papers across the table. "The manufacturing business, the Riverside workshop property, the investment portfolio, approximately 23 million. My sister's smile collapsed. My dad sat up like his spine finally worked. My mom made a sound like she got punched. Then the lawyer handed me a sealed envelope. Grandpa's handwriting was on it. Messy, stubborn, familiar. I opened it. "Kid," Grandpa wrote, "if you're reading this, they did exactly what I expected. They gave your sister money and told you to earn your own because you were never enough in their eyes." My jaw locked. "I changed everything after your sister asked me to invest in her boyfriend's crypto scheme. When I said no, she called me senile. Your mother agreed. That was my line." The paper shook in my hand. "You never begged. You never performed. You just showed up. That's character. This is yours because you earned it." For a second, nobody breathed. Then my mom exploded. Slow motion. Her chair screeched back. Her palm hit the table. Her voice went razor sharp. "This isn't legal," she screamed. "He wasn't in his right mind." The lawyer didn't blink. "Your father was evaluated by 3 independent physicians," he said. "Sound mind. This trust is ironclad." My dad leaned in, suddenly warm, suddenly desperate. "Son, this is family. Let's talk." I stared at him. "Talk about what?" I asked. "How you spent 28 years making sure I knew I didn't matter." My sister snapped, eyes wet. "You're really going to take this from me? From your own sister?" I didn't blink. "You already got 10 million, I said. "You just didn't get everything." My mom pointed at me like I was a thief. "He works at a hardware store. He doesn't need this." I held her gaze. "I own the hardware store," I said. "Bought it 3 years ago." Grandpa co-signed. "I paid him back early." Silence. Pure, ugly silence. My dad's face twisted. "We'll contest it." The lawyer's voice went colder. "If you contest this trust, a clause activates immediately. Your daughter's 10 million gets donated to charity. Every penny." He didn't even raise his voice. My sister went blank. My mom started screaming again, full volume, panicked. Security appeared and grabbed her arm. She fought, heels scraping, yelling like the world was ending. I stood up, tucked Grandpa's letter into my pocket, and gathered the papers. I walked out without looking back. Grandpa didn't just leave me money. He left me proof I was never invisible to him.